Well, hello my loves. Today is going to be a delicious day because here on the Domestic Geek, it is Salsa Day, and that is reason enough to celebrate. Now, a few years ago, I shared 3 delicious salsa recipes on the channel, and I thought it was time for 3 new ones to add to our repertoire. All of these are really fresh, really easy to make, and are perfectly paired with the amazing tacos I'll be sharing on the channel later this week. So stay tuned for that. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. You don't want to miss Taco Day. It's going to be heavenly. All right, we are kicking things off today with a classic Salsa Verde. Now, for this salsa, instead of using bright red tomatoes, we are using these amazing green tomatillos. Tomatillos traditionally come looking something like this. They've got this little husk, and all you need to do is sort of peel it off. To make this extra delicious and really bring out the flavors, we are going to be broiling our tomatillos in the oven for about 10 minutes. We're looking for the skins to get nice and blistery. To add even more depth of flavor, we are also going to fire up some onion and some jalapeno. I'm just arranging this all on my baking sheet and then popping it into my oven under the broiler for between 5 and 10 minutes. What you're looking for is a little bit of blistering on the skin, and of course you can give them a toss halfway through cooking to make sure they cook evenly. We're just gonna transfer all of these bits directly to our food processor and let it do the work for us. If you don't have a food processor, no worries, just wait until these are cool enough to handle and you can give them a really fine chop. This jalapeno is ready to rock. If you don't like too much heat, you can go ahead and cut into this and take the seeds out. That's where a lot of the heat lives, but if you love the heat like I do, go ahead and toss the whole thing in. Live life on the edge, people. That's my philosophy. Into the food processor, all of that yumminess goes, and then we are going to add some minced garlic, the zest and juice of 1 lime, and finish it off with some cilantro, salt, and pepper. On goes the lid, and I'm simply going to pulse it until it's well combined, but still remains a little bit chunky. This salsa is incredibly tasty and incredibly versatile. You can eat it all on its own with just some tortilla chips. You can put it on tacos if you want to. Or if you're feeling ambitious, I would highly recommend you give my incredible Salsa Verde chicken a try. I will link the video in the description box below. Next up today, we are making a protein-packed black bean and corn salsa. For this recipe, we're getting started with some cooked black beans in a bowl. These have just been rinsed and drained. Get it? Bean. Speaking of corny jokes, next we're going to add some corn, fresh or frozen will do. We're also going to add some finely chopped tomato, some finely chopped onion, and some minced jalapeno. Next in goes our cilantro. If you are not a cilantro fan, not to worry, you can just leave it out. And instead of adding minced garlic to this recipe, I'm actually going to be grating my garlic in. I find it's a great way to ensure none of your guests get a huge bite of garlic. We're gonna finish this off with the zest and juice of 1 lime, a little sprinkle of cumin, and some salt and pep, and this salsa is ready to be devoured. It's protein-packed and loaded with bright, fresh flavors. What is not to love about that? All right, so for our final salsa of the day, we are doing something really special. It is a grilled pineapple salsa, and trust me when I tell you, grilling your pineapple in this recipe takes it right over the top. Now, I am grilling indoors because I've got this lovely grill pan, but of course you can do this all on the barbecue if weather permits. You know it's a good sign when you hear that sizzle happening right away. When you grill your pineapple, you end up with a nice soft texture, and you also develop a ton of additional sweetness thanks to the beautiful caramelization. You can let those grill away for about 5 minutes or until they develop beautiful char marks on one side, and then you can flip them over and do the same thing on the other side. As soon as those beautiful grill marks have developed on both sides, you can take them off the grill and give them a fine chop. Next, we are going to add some finely diced red onion for a little sweetness and crunch, some red chilies for flavor, and of course, a good helping of cilantro. We're gonna finish this off with the zest and juice of a lime, a little salt and pep, give it a good stir, and oh my goodness, guys, this stuff is bananas good. It's actually pineapple good. You can enjoy it just as it is, Or if you're looking for an incredibly satisfying but healthy main dish, I highly recommend you try spooning it over some grilled mahi-mahi. Oh, to die for. All right, my lovelies, that's salsa, 3 delicious ways. I hope you will give these recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Snapchat me a photo, because I always love seeing your kitchen creations. And if you are looking for more delicious inspiration, stay tuned, because I've got 5 awesome taco ideas coming at you a little later this week, and a lot of them feature these yummy salsas. See what I did there? Finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.